morning, everybody, and you're taking a look at famed Churchill Downs, and it is Derby Day, the 142nd Kentucky Derby. We are 9 hours away from the big race.
That's right. I'm Fletcher Mackel alongside Sharif Ishaq. It is an unprecedented situation. Saints and Pelicans owners Tom and Gail Benson have 2 horses in the field of 20 today. It's an amazing story.
That's right, Fletcher. Mo Tom, who won the Lecomte stake, and Tom's Ready, who finished second in the Louisiana Derby. So they have a good chance, and I'm sure the Bensons want to win this race big time.
You are absolutely correct. So how did the Bensons expand their sports empire? How did they go from the hardwood and the gridiron to the racetrack? Here's the genesis of it all. Greg Bensel is the Vice President of Communications and Broadcasting for both the New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans. A Jesuit high school and Tulane University graduate, Bensel is a lifelong horse racing fan.
Oh, I loved it. It was an immediate connection, and I loved it so much.
But because he was busy helping build the Saints into a Super Bowl champion and making sure Tom and Gail Benson's transition into the NBA with the Pelicans went smoothly, horse racing, it was just a hobby. Until...
So in the summer of 2014, we were at the Greenbrier training camp, and it was also the summer of California Chrome, like I said. And, we were watching that horse all summer, and the excitement was building, and we got excited, and he's like, Greg, let's do this. How do we do this? And talked to Dennis and I, and he said, when we do it, I want it to be named after Mrs. Benson. Let's have some fun with this. Now it's just like his third franchise.
So with Bensel in a leadership role, Tom and Gail spent just over $1 million to start GMB, or Gail Marie Benson Racing.
He said, let's put X amount of money into buying horses, buying yearlings with Al Stahl and Tom Amos and Dallas Stewart. We did. And Greg, when are we running in the Breeders' Cup? When are we running in the Kentucky Derby? So much so that we created an incentive bonus plan for the trainers to get us into the Breeders' Cup and the Kentucky Derby. So it wasn't something that he was doing going by lightly. He has high expectations. He's had tremendous success in his business life, and so he has the same for the horses.
So while Tom and Gail Benson talked about getting here to Louisville in the famed Kentucky Derby, many in the horse racing business believe that was just rhetoric. It could never become reality.
Yeah, well, we're in the gambling business, right? And if you were to put odds on that, it would have been very, very big odds for that to happen. But it's tremendous. I think they purchased 3 horses, and they have 2 of the 3 horses actually make it to the Kentucky Derby, their first round of tries. That's amazing. That's unheard of.
So now Fairgrounds President Tim Bryant and everyone at the Gentilly facility are on board, and they'll be cheering hard for Mo Tom and Tom's Ready.
I do want one of Tom's horses to win, or one of Gail's horses to win. I think it'd be outstanding to bring more notice to horse racing in the city of New Orleans, which will never hurt. So I do have a little bit of bias.
Our expectation to win now is high. We expect Tom's Ready and Mo Tom to do very well in the Kentucky Derby. We're not going in here just to start and say, oh, look at us. We have beautiful silks, and here we are. We're looking to disrupt this thing.
All right, Fletcher, let's talk odds. Now, things may change, but as of now, Mo Tom is 20-1. Tom's Ready is 30-1. Certainly some big odds to overcome.
That's right, but I don't think the Bensons, they care about the odds. The Bensons are very happy to be here. They've been one of the more popular duos this week, inundated with media requests. Earlier this week, I had a chance to catch up with Tom and Gail.
People are so excited about this, and that I am the calmest one.
For the Derby, back off a little bit.
One of the reasons Benson is calm, he's got 2 seasoned pros leading the way. Native New Orleanians Tom Amos and Dallas Stewart are his trainers. Both are Saints season ticket holders, and both are 2 of the best in the horse racing business.
I know a lot of people say it's luck, but I think you got some good people. Is that fair to say that it's not luck, it's hard work?
I think so. You got to give some of it to luck a little bit. But like a Super Bowl, some people say you're lucky to get in. We thought it was when you're great. That's when we won it.
Speaking of Super Bowl 44, Benson's head coach, Sean Payton, he's here in Louisville. Wednesday afternoon at the draw party, which is where the owners and the trainers find out where their horses will be in the starting gate, Sean Payton was asked, how does it feel being a part of a big event without coaching in it.
It's a little different tonight. Tonight seemed like it would be like the coin toss party. We just found out if you were playing offense and defense first. But I'm sure there's a lot of nerves leading up to it and a lot of hard work.
Hopefully, work that'll pay off with a 1-2 finish today, which would lead to more hoopla and excitement around the 89-year-old Benson.
Does it make you feel young again, all this excitement, back to
My
the
wife
horses?
makes me feel young.
Now, Tom jokes that Gail makes him feel young, but if he wins the Kentucky Derby today, he's probably going to be acting like a teenager. We may even see the Benson Boogie around Churchill Downs.
Yeah, Fletcher, and he's hoping Mo Tom can get the job done, and Mo Tom comes from a great lineage. Uncle Mo was his father, and 5 years ago, Uncle Mo was scratched from this race. So it's safe to say that Mo Tom is trying to do what his father couldn't do.
This horse, Mo Tom, is different. He is a real chance to win this race.
Mo Tom trainer Tom Amoss won't apologize for the confidence he has in his horse. And if you're asking why, well, Amoss has run 5th in the Kentucky Derby once before and 3rd in the Preakness. And he feels like this is truly the best 3-year-old he's ever had and can win this Derby.
A lot of times I've gotten in the Derby and I've been like the 64th team in the NCAA tournament. You know, it's an honor to be in the race, but to actually think you got a chance to win it is really something that's on the far realm of possibilities.
Mo Tom is a horse that just has a different presence about him when you see him in person.
It's Mo Tom and Corey Lettery.
We're talking about a colt that's won 3 of his first 7 races, so Mo Tom certainly has that it factor.
When Mo Tom goes to the racetrack, when he trains on the racetrack, and when he's around other horses, you know, he has this aura that says, I'm the boss. And that's what you want in a racehorse. He's been in a lot of battles. He's been beaten up in a lot of races, and he comes on, he wants more, you know, so he's a fighter.
And one of the battles he was beaten up in was the Louisiana Derby, getting pinned against the rail and finished in 4th place. Amoss wasn't too happy with jockey Corey Lanerie after that performance, which almost cost him the ride for the Derby. But Amoss and G&B Racing stuck with Lanerie, well, for a few reasons.
We feel very fortunate to have Corey. Number one, he's been the leading rider here at Churchill Downs the last 3 meets. He knows my horse, and my horse is not an easy horse to ride, and you have to have had experience on him to really understand how quick his momentum can be when you ask for it, and you need to be ready for it. So we feel lucky to have Corey for this horse.
All right, Fletcher, you heard Tom Amoss say he finished in 5th place in the Kentucky Derby, but this isn't the first time he's made it to the Derby. It's his 5th overall appearance.
That's right. Dallas Stewart, though, this is the first time he's had a horse run in the Kentucky Derby. Tom Amoss joked with us earlier this week that he had some sleepless nights leading up to today's race. So I asked Dallas Stewart, how did he sleep this week?
I sleep good, and you know, I want to get it done. You know, it's a job. It's what I do, but it's something that we got to do.
Dallas Stewart's horse is as relaxed and laid back as he is. Tom's Ready has become famous in racing circles for napping. The 3-year-old just loves to sleep, and Stewart says there's a good reason for that.
He had a little bit of a foot issue after the Lecomte, so I think he's a smart enough horse. He got off his feet, laid down, and his feet healed up really good. After the Risen Star, we were moving forward, and we've been moving forward ever since. But he does love to lay down, and that's a positive, that he conserves himself, he relaxes, gets off his feet, so it's a good thing.
And now that Tom's Ready is healed up and ready to go, so to say, Dallas Stewart is very excited.
You know, these horses are ahead of him a little bit in the odds, but I don't think that they're ahead of him in his training. I feel good about it. I think that they were right on with the ones that are training at the top that I can see, because they're all out there at the same time. I think he's training as good as any of them.
And now it's not just about horse racing this week. It's also about the pageantry of the Kentucky Derby, and it is decadent. The great hats, the great outfits, amazing food, tremendous mint juleps. We caught up with 2 experts. Tom Hammond, who'll be calling the race today for NBC Sports, and Fred Cowgill, who's the sports director at our sister station here in Louisville, and they kind of gave us an insider's perspective on this event.
It's more than just a horse race. It's all the pageantry that surrounds it. It's a rite of spring, really, with the fashion, the food, the celebrities, the whole picture, all revolving around that 2 minutes of action. But it's a great scene. Most people, when I see them around the country, say it's on my bucket list. and it seems to just get better and better, bigger and bigger. Record crowd last year, record TV ratings, so it's really, I think, been helped too by the Triple Crown winner last year. So it's on a roll. It's one of those wide open derbies, so it's not beyond the realm of reality to think that one of them could win. Tom's Ready, I don't think, is quite as good as Mo Tom, but Mo Tom, his last 2 races, the Risen Star and the Louisiana Derby, had excuses. Corey Lanerie was criticized for his ride in the Louisiana Derby. He even admitted it was a bad ride. So who knows if Mo Tom is good enough or not. So, because he's never been able to show what he can really do because of the bad luck in the racing. He comes from way off the pace, which means that in a 20-horse field, there's going to be traffic problems he'll have to negotiate. But I think he has a chance to win the race as good as many of the other long shots that will be in the race, and it's one of those wide open derbies. Tom Benson has won the Super Bowl. He's held the Lombardi Trophy to win the Super Bowl. I think there have been several NFL owners that have been competing in horse racing, but none of them have ever won the Derby, so it could be a historic day for him.
It's the only place I've ever been in the United States where you'll go to a grocery store and you'll hear women arguing horses over lettuce in the grocery, the fresh food section. It's like, really? You're really talking, who's going to win the Derby? It's exceptionally cool. It goes back, obviously, 142 years to a simpler time when horses were really in downtown Louisville in every way, shape, and form. There are still horse farms within 10 miles of downtown. And that kind of, rhythm or whatever to the community is just off the charts. And so this is sort of the national representation of that. And, as an outsider looking in, you're like, really? But when you come here and you live it for a few days, it's like, this is okay.
And Fred is right. Everywhere we've been this week, horse racing is on the TVs. It's like going to a restaurant or bar in New Orleans and watching football, basketball, or baseball. The people here, they are really into their horse racing. They love everything about it.
All right, Fletcher, coming up on the other side of the break. He took over the horse racing world with his amazing colts and amazing voice. Ronnie Lamarque had so much success in horse racing over 20 years ago, but why does the Kentucky Derby still haunt him today?
The Kentucky Derby, a local story, is brought to you by your local Southern Quality Ford dealer. Visit your local Southern Quality Ford dealer today. And Dixie RV, helping you retire one weekend at a time.